Hey everybody, it's Frank just doing a little live as we walk home from school pickup and everybody's in a funk. So rather than getting engaged with that, I thought I'd just do a little live here to say thank you to a few people. So these are some people that I've kind of contacted this week and been in touch with. So thank you so much for contacting me, Leo Batchelor, who runs she's a radio host down in Folkestone, I think, and also she runs a movement called the Big Ideas, which is really cool. I'm going to link everybody underneath this post so that you can check them out. She's pretty cool. She's changing things. She's doing loads of cool things. She does loads of stuff for charity and everything. Another lovely lady I contacted, or I was put in contact with, is called Rita Scott. Believe she's in Ireland, but I'm not exactly sure. Rita runs the Crips show, I think it's called. It's a radio show. She's interested in the horror genre. And she's pretty cool, and those two ladies I think I'm going to do interviews with at some point for Stories of Our Lives, which is really cool. I want to say thank you to Judith Morgan for just being an absolute... she's just a lovely person and just a fountain of knowledge, and she's helped me out over the last few weeks with some business ideas and things. Thank you, Judith. My mate Tony Marden. Let's just check in to see if my son is there. Oh yeah, there he is. The obligatory 50 metres behind in a sulk. Thank you to Tony Marden for putting me in touch with Rita. Tony's really rocking at the moment. He's got some cool stuff coming up. He's doing a marathon. He's a great guy. So check out Tony Marden. He's a brilliant artist, as I can see, Mr. Ian Rendell. Talking about good artists, check out Ian Rendell's Wildlife, and I'm going to get all the terms wrong, but he does some absolutely amazing sketches and drawings and artwork of birds, in wildlife birds and everything. God, I'm so inarticulate, you wouldn't think I had a master's degree in English. Anyway, so check out Ian Rendell, but check out Tony Marden as well, because he does some fantastic artwork funnily enough, in the horror genre, so he's pretty cool. Thank you to Mark Reed of Reed Business Analytics for his brilliant interview, and also for putting me in contact with Leo Batchelor. Mark's pretty cool, and his interview is going to come out soon. Thank you to Charlotte Cornell, who is just one of the most intelligent and dynamic people I've met recently. She's just fantastic. Her interview is coming out later today, so look out for that. She is, she's just done everything. I think she might be the female James Bond. She's just been she's played professional poker, she's taught at really high level, she's writing books, she's politically active now in the Labour Party. She's just doing amazing things. So Charlotte Cornell, thank you so much for agreeing to do the interview. It was brilliant to spend time with you. Thank you also to another lovely lady, and there's a theme with my interviews. Come on guys, get with the programme. There are so many dynamic and amazing women that I'm interviewing, just forces of nature, just in very different spheres, in very different fields, but just people that are changing things, getting out there, being who they are, doing stuff. And another lady, another fantastic person, Jude Adams, singer-songwriter. Her interview's coming out next week. Privileged to spend... Oh look, I have a friend. He's gone. He's with me. Oh, can we just zoom in on the grump? Hello everybody. Yeah, Jude Adams, singer-songwriter. Just this kind of had a epiphany at some point, maybe a slow burning one, and just decided to let all the kind of musical energy that she had, finally let it out. It's a brilliant interview with her. I spent about an hour with talking to Jude. Fantastic people. Just honestly, the Stories of Our Lives project has just been, it's almost been life-changing now. I can kind of start to talk about it in those terms because, as I wrote earlier on to someone, I'm getting to speak to people in a way that you just don't normally speak to people, in the normal kind of like, how you doing, I'm fine, you're fine, I'm fine, brilliant kind of way. And when you dig beneath the surface of that, you find that people who you just walk past and you just think they're just another person, they're amazing. They've got amazing stories of what they can do. I see there's a lady watching, and she's called Emma Pike. Emma Pike is amazing. She can speak like 75 different languages. That's probably not true, but you know what? She's multilingual. I mean, just blows my mind. Everybody's got a story. It's just if you're prepared to listen to it. You know what I mean? Just check your humility. Actively listen to the people around you. It's just astounding how people can amaze you by what they actually consist of and who they really are underneath the superficial I'm fine. So you'll find people have just achieved things, and even if it's not achieved things, they're just amazingly dynamic people, even in the way they go about their lives. Anyway, this is meant to be quite short. So, yeah, thank you. Get off. Thank you to all of those people. I hope to be interviewing some of those people soon. And I'm going to be doing a longer live later on my page, Stories of Our Lives. Please go and have a look at it. I'm not trying to preach about anything. We're just trying to find out who we all are inside. Because if you go and watch the interviews, what you find is that when you get beneath the surface of all the kind of noise, as I call it, all the stuff that social media feeds us up that we can kind of separate ourselves through, whether it be hating this person or liking this person, underneath it, when you ask people the really emotional questions about who they are and where they've come from, people say the content is different, but people say largely very, very similar things. You know what? We can let it separate us, and we can kind of like just shovel the hate along as much as we want to, but really we're all just trying to get on. And you know what, it's not a preachy thing, it's just my attempt to show that that's true. So the interviews are about that. You want to say something? No, he seems to have got out of his funk because there's a smile on his face. So we're going home. Check me out on Stories of Our Lives. It's my page. It's where I'm trying to do my little bit to just create some harmony, a little bit of fun by finding out who we all really are. So go and like that page if you want to, and I'll be live on there later on talking about, you know, some things that have really helped me find out and kind of release some stuff that I wanted to do, like mindfulness, and you know, just getting a bit of awareness about how we think and what thinking is and where pressure comes from and what pressure is and all that kind of stuff. So I might be doing a bit of stuff on that later on. So for now, thank you. Bye.